Hey guys, this is Lindsay Covage, and I'm here with Dave. Dave just started with us at Paradiso CrossFit here at our challenge. The challenge has been running for about a month and a half now. Dave, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Dave Caldwell. I live right here in the Playa Vista, Culver City area, and yeah, I've been coming to this gym for I think 7 weeks now. Staying strong with the challenge and hoping to, make sure I make it all the way to the end. So, which is not always easy, but it's been great so far.
Can you tell us about how and why you maybe got started, and how did you find us? How did you find Paradiso? And yeah.
Yeah, so actually, I found Paradiso by driving by and seeing the big sign, I was interested in CrossFit because I really loved watching the CrossFit games. It just was really interesting to me, and I had never been interested in weightlifting before, really. But once I started watching the games and seeing people do it at a fast pace and kind of make a sport out of it, I became very interested in it. And so I started at another gym and kind of got a little bit of a foundation, but in order to make it more of a lifestyle, I wanted to do a gym that was closer, that I could just drive 5 minutes to or ride my bike to. So it's really conveniently located, so I've been able to make it a part of my life.
Two things. You talked about foundation and location. So it sounds like that was really two main things for you when you were looking for a gym. Can you talk to us about a little bit how the coaches have helped you with your foundations, your techniques? Have they been helpful? Who's your favorite coach? Actually, don't tell us. We don't want to know. But yeah, tell us.
Yeah, so I would say I really like all the coaches that I've worked with, like Coach Stephanie, Chelsea, Nikita, Justin. They've all been really welcoming, which is really nice. And I feel they've given me a lot of personal attention during classes. Because I think one of the things that you might worry about when you're new to CrossFit is are the coaches gonna actually come up to me and give me instructions, make sure my form is good. But in every single class I do, I've been able to make sure that my form is good, and so it's been great.
Yeah, that's something that I think a lot of people are scared to kind of start with CrossFit, is just they're scared to injure themselves. Would you give them any advice or anything, just since you've been with the gym for the last month and a half? What have you done for recovery too as well, and rest?
Yeah, that's a really good question, and that's actually been a big part of it. So I think number one was not being a perfectionist about it, and also taking days off in between workouts, because you're lifting heavier than you're used to, especially if you're brand new to it like I was. So I made sure that I had enough days to just recover, and that really helps. And then I think just trying to make sure that you're being patient with the amount of weight that you can lift. I sometimes will put a certain amount of weight on that I think I can do, and I'll do a couple reps, and I'll be like, you know what, this is not worth it.
Form and technique is always better.
Yeah.
We always just push that here at the gym at Paradiso too. No injury. Are you laughing because there's a specific reason? Okay, we can take a break here. All right, so Dave, you've been with us for about a month and a half now, and you said consistency was potentially key. So how often have you been going to the gym? I know right now with the challenge that we actually do a ramp up on for 3 months, just to introduce individuals that are maybe not so, they need the foundations and the basics and need to learn the routine. So what advice would you give? How often have you been coming to the gym the first couple months? And
Yeah, so I've been coming consistently twice a week, and I want to get up to 3-4 times a week, but right now I'm being patient with twice a week because I'm asking a lot of my body, I'm asking a lot of my muscles. So right now I'm being patient and just trying to make sure that I'm consistent. So yeah.
That's awesome. So just foundations and quality over quantity in the beginning for sure, especially when you're trying to build. So how has this changed your life? And how has just being with the Paradiso community changed your life? And just give us a little bit, I guess, a glimpse into the day-to-day, how maybe it's changed from a small picking a box off the ground, or just having the community behind you. Would love to know.
Yeah, so like since the beginning of September, I've been tracking my body composition a little bit, and I've lost about 20 pounds of fat and put on like almost 10 pounds of muscle, and that's in just like 7 weeks. So that's
We're only halfway of the challenge right now, so that's crazy.
I know. I'm not gonna be single for long, so like people better, they better swipe right while they can. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But no, it's given me a lot of confidence. Like, I've been feeling a lot better with like talking with someone and then walking upstairs at work and like not being out of breath and like, my clothes are fitting better.
Oh, that's awesome. Congrats.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot more confident, and it's helped me with my sobriety a lot too, because that's really important to me. And it also has like motivated me to quit vaping as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Congrats.
I'm quitting a lot of stuff. Sorry, quitting a lot of stuff, but it's been great. Yeah.
All right, Dave, thank you so much just for being here with us today and giving us a lowdown of the Paradiso Challenge for the last month and a half. If you could give anyone just some kind of ending credits of your next like month and a half that you're most excited for to wrap up the challenge, like what would it be?
Yeah, I think it would be just the fact that like I can come to a class and kind of know what's going on instead of just being in full fight or flight the whole time. It's nice to like know how to do the Olympic lifts and be able to actually look at the programming and think like, okay, maybe I can survive this one. So it's becoming a lot more fun, and David has been so supportive. Especially coaches like Chelsea, Stephanie. So I'm looking forward to that. And also I've made a lot of friends here too. And like I've seen some friends at work and I like will pull them aside and I'll be like, I saw you at CrossFit. So it's been great to build community as well.
Okay, and any advice for anyone who's like thinking about joining the gym? What would you tell them? What if they're scared to come in and just start a CrossFit class? What would you tell them?
Yeah, I think it's a mix of self-compassion and pushing yourself, right? So I think like when when you feel scared or if you push yourself too hard in a workout and it's kind of traumatizing, just remembering to like show yourself a lot of grace and like remind yourself that like you're building a Mercedes Benz. It's like I've been driving around a car that's been a little bit beat up over the years, and I'm like, if I want to be a Mercedes, I gotta like put in the work, and it's hard and it's painful, but ultimately it's worth it. And like if you want to get more, you gotta give more. So
that's it. Yep, you gotta get more. You gotta give more. Thanks all. I know. Thanks, Dave.